All right, so coming to my final study that I want to present today, we then started more recently some work on parental, or how parental involvement relates to homework conflict between parents and students, because this is oftentimes, at least in Germany and Switzerland, a factor in the debate whether homework should even be used in schools. And some are, yeah, but this only creates conflicts. Why should they be conducted anyway? And so we had about 2,800 students and their parents from grade 8. And here again, we focus on secondary school students, partly also because we believe that at an age where students may be more oriented towards their peers because they're moving towards adolescence, maybe there are more conflicts with parents. And we had the same measures that we had in the two previous studies: responsiveness, control, and structure. What's new about this study is that we did not only measure these three dimensions via student ratings, we also asked parents what they thought, what they were doing, based on the assumption that conflict is always a two-way process, or process. And then the outcome was homework conflict, and again, structural equation modeling was used for our analyses. So starting with the findings from parent reports, we found, and again, these are the findings across one school year. So we control the level of homework conflict between families, between parents and children at the beginning of the school, or at the end of the previous school year, and then we want to predict the homework conflict in the next school year. And we could see that the more parents thought they were responsive, the fewer conflict there was, and for the other two dimensions there was no association. Well, interestingly, when we looked at students' reports, we found a different pattern. So again, the first dimension works in the same way, meaning when students perceived their parents as being responsive, then they also reported fewer homework conflict. But now, and that's quite different to the parent reports, they perceived their when they perceived their parents being controlling in the homework process, they also reported more homework conflict. So, and keep in mind, these are the exact same parents and students. So we met, these are the same, these are the same families, and the perspectives apparently are quite different, and they're also on what's happening. So maybe when parents are thinking they're helping, their students might actually perceive that help as being very intrusive and controlling, and which they perceive as being a conflicting situation for them.